Jail time for convicted juvenile judge Tracie Hunter. Thanks for joining us. I'm Cherie Palello.
And I'm Mike Dardas. Hunter sentenced to 6 months for interfering in the firing of her brother.
Tonight we do have team coverage for you for this sentencing today that has split our community. Karen Johnson has reaction from her supporters.
But first we begin with John London live with a breakdown of the lengthy hearing held today. John?
Yeah, Mike, 6 months in jail, a year of community control and court costs for Tracie Hunter. That would kick in at 8:30 on the morning of December 29th. Her attorney Clyde Bennett hoping that there will be a stay of that sentence after truly an extraordinary day in the courthouse behind them. Upon arrival, Tracie Hunter said, "To God be the glory," and entered the uncertainty of an unprecedented day in the annals of Hamilton County courtroom justice. For hours during today's proceeding, it was unclear if Judge Norbert Nadel would impose jail time, as prosecutors asked for, or grant the mercy of probation, as character witness after character witness wanted. From one judge to another, a lifetime of service was noted.
Without the dilemma of the double whammy, that would absolutely guarantee probation. But unfortunately, there's some, let's say it quietly,
a disruption in the courtroom crowd as one woman pleaded, "Judge, please don't do this." In the hallway, there was anger and disappointment about the 6-month jail sentence. Nadel's double whammy rationale is that as a public official and a judge herself, Tracie Hunter must be held to a higher standard.
The evidence showed that the criminal conduct of Tracie Hunter has dealt a very serious blow to public confidence in our judicial system.
For unlawful interest in a public contract, a low-level felony, she could have received 18 months instead of 6. Her attorney believes she may not serve any of it. He's requested a stay.
I think she's entitled to it. I think you have very meritorious grounds for appeal, and I think she's a person that's not going to flee the jurisdiction.
As is her right, Hunter made no comment to the court or upon leaving.
Judge Hunter is a remarkable woman. She's a woman of faith. She is strong right now. She is not weak. And Clyde Bennett filing that motion asking Judge Nadel to delay her sentencing. The judge indicates that he will make a decision about that early next week. He summed up this day as a sad one, something that both sides of the Hunter case would certainly agree with, but for very different reasons. Reporting live downtown, John London, WLWT News 5.